G'day, comrade, and welcome back to the Republic with me, Jedi. In our last, couple of episodes now at least, we've been, working on an iron mine, also working on a coal mine, also combining the two of them together into a steel mill so we can start producing our own steel here in the Republic. And it's been going well. We had to do a whole lot of planning, and then after doing our planning on both our iron mine and our coal mine, and all the logistics to, build the whole lot together, we then got to put the steel mills at the end. And then with all that done, I then ran into the small problem where I need to have another 10,000 people to actually run the steel mill, run the iron mine, and run the coal mine, which led us to the last episode where we started planning out the housing. Now, today's episode, I have a few things I need to do. One of the things I need to do is I need to plan out more of the housing, more of the services, all those sorts of things. Also, we need to work on, a lovely crossing here at Vladivostok, because the crossing here, I promised myself right at episode, 1, 2, 3, somewhere early in the series, that I was going to come back and fix this, and we've been fixing this. We've already put in one underground to make sure that the trains no longer cross across the main road, and I want to get the next couple in, which means I need to get to, deconstructing things or constructing things and doing all of those sorts of things, and it means I need to ask you guys that very important question. That very important question, of course, being, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like early in the video. If you're not happy with the video, you didn't enjoy the video, well, that's okay. You can have your like back, but I'm warning you. We are training new secret police for the new town, and they need to gather some experience with some new people. Yes. So first thing we need to do is we're gonna send the trains over. First thing I want to do is I want to remove signals. I want to remove this signal and this signal. I've intentionally had this track blocked off so nobody can use it, so I could come in here and get a cancel railway from this point to that point. And then I'm really hoping that's going to work as I intend. Can I put you here, because I'm going to be spending some time babysitting trains in today's episode. Can I get you guys to come and deconstruct that? All right, that's going to be step number 1. Step number 2 is I have myself a small bottleneck here, i.e. only one train can enter and exit the border at a time, which is a problem. It's a giant problem, which also means that my main line is full of trains that are trying to get their way up here slowly. So I sort of need to get this done. I sort of need to babysit it. So I'm going to leave this on the screen, and we're going to go and look at our progress over here. So over here, I still have some jobs that need to be done. So we still have a couple little bits of roads, pathways, that sort of stuff to put in. I also need to build some of these conveyors so we can actually get vehicles through. Because at the moment, the only way to get from here to here is literally drive all the way around. I don't have any dirt paths to cut across because there's literally nowhere to put any. Also turns out that needs to be done, and that needs to be done. That needs to be done. That is being done. We also need to get you done. You done. Other footpaths are done up to here. Thought so. Can I get that footpath done? That road connection done. I need to get... after I rip up the dirt roads, there's no way through here. So I need to get this done and this done, which... No, we've got a dirt path into there, so we have got the construction there done so far. Also need to get these bridges done, and I also need to get that done, and I still need to get this underground done, and I need to get this done, you done, no. Okay, it's gonna be a minute. There's still an awful lot of little bits and pieces to do in here. I think I've got all the conveyors done. I've obviously missed some factory connections as well, so we still have a fair bit to do over here. On top of that, underground-wise, we have the first lane is going in. It still needs 100 workdays, so it should be finished fairly quickly. And the second one needs 600 workdays. It should be finished not that long afterwards. But after that, I need to get you built. Hence, you've been turned on. Hence, you need to have, 41 tons worth of gravel, and then another 24 tons worth of gravel, and then 37 tons worth of concrete. And then after that, another 150 tons worth of concrete, and another 50 tons worth of steel to get the metro entrance built. And then after that's built, I can then send the track builders through the metro to build the next set of track at 8,500 work days apiece. So there's definitely some work still to do over here. It's going to take a little while to get this done, but they have some things to do. Also, I think Yep, there's a power line there. You're being done. Come back above ground. We've got all those power lines done. That's all done. That little bit there. There's bits over there. I think we've got all the power lines done. All the power lines that I've built so far. I'm missing an awful lot of power. Okay. The other thing I need to do is I need to duplicate this to here. But first off, I need to deal with trains are waiting too long. So that probably means that a track builder has done a thing and they're broke. Yep. Cool. All right. So with you now fixed, I need to hope this works like hell. And we're going to run this the minimum length possible. 52 meters, okay. And too short, 50 meters. And then join those two together. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Can I get that built? All right, now I need to have somebody come across and build this, and we need that happen as super high priority. And whilst that's happening, I also need to fix this. So at the moment, if I bring up my signals, this is all one giant block. And technically, I have no way for the trains that are coming in on the brand new track to get to any other tracks. So what I need to do is I need to work out exactly what point I can put in my first chain signal. It's going to be there. And then I need to build a lane switcher. So we need to go from there to there, plus go from there to there, plus go into... Please work. Okay, that's wrong. Yeah. There. There we go. And then from there. There. Perfect. Alright, with that done, I need to put a chain signal here, chain signal here, chain signal here. I feel like I can get those closer. Nope. Okay, I need to get this done. Can I get all of that done? Alright. We're going to set you to high priority. We're going to set you to high priority. We're going to set you to high priority. And we're going to set you to high priority as well. And then I'm going to click that there. Cool. I need all those tracks built because that'll give us a crossover. And then we have the ability to at least get the train when it comes through here onto one of these tracks. All of these tracks, technically. That's a little bit longer than the others. Can I cancel you? It's much easier to fix you before you build. That's better. Okay. Done. And also means I want to put a chain signal here and here. And delete, delete, delete. Thought it was a little bit wider. There we go. All right. Okay. So I need to have that done. Also, whilst we're waiting on track builders to get things done, I am going to remove the next track. So we should be able to also delete this. There's a signal there. Can I remove that? Cool. It does mean that I only have one lane out, but as I only have one lane in at the moment, I guess that's perfectly fine. So we want to remove that to there as well. And then I want to send you over here to remove this. I want this to be a high priority as well, because everything needs to be a high priority. And you're waiting for that. Okay. Other things I need to do is I also need to merge this into this lane. Yes, and I need to merge. Are we happy with that corner? Okay, you go away, you go away. Move. Okay, I want to go from there to there. And then I also want to go from there to there. Yeah, I want to get those built as well. It does technically mean that if I'm building those at the same time, then all of this becomes one giant rail block as well, but it is what it is, and the more jobs I get done at once, preferably the better. So I need to babysit this for a little while. I need to make sure that when you're done, you go away. Yep. And then when you're done, you're going to get stuck on that track. You can't go anywhere. Yeah, I need to teleport lots of rail builders out of the way. I don't really have much of a choice. Yeah, I could do better planning and make sure they had a way in and out of these construction zones, but frankly the ability to just babysit them and teleport them is just easier. Also, it's winter, and let's be honest, nobody wants to build anything in winter. You do not want to see me put together the other half of town during winter because it's literally duplicating one side to the other. The trains are waiting too long because the whole main line is backed up. Yeah, there are trains everywhere waiting to get in. The only advantage you guys have is if you use your dedicated lane, in theory, you can get to here and get this deconstruction done relatively easily. And you're going to say, I don't know how to get out of here. Yep. All right. So I'm going to babysit some trains. I will see you guys after winter breaks. And then we can continue on with a whole lot more planning that we have planned in today's episode. And welcome back to spring. So we have our 3 undergrounds in and done. And, well, now it's time to try and clean things up. We also have our 3 separate lanes into the border. And what I need is, I need you in my hand so I can tell you to come deconstruct some things. And what I want you to do is remove that. So this becomes one giant green section because it basically is already. And then I want to cancel the railway tracks and I want to do them sort of one at a time. If I do them one at a time, hopefully I don't have to babysit the trains. Hopefully they can make their way home and I don't have to sit here and babysit them further. I have left this one track in and I think I'm going to leave it because technically it's another exit track. And as long as I do that and that, technically I can have 2 trains parked there, like both trying to exit at the same time, which to me sounds like a not half bad idea. Yeah, so we're gonna leave these guys to get disconnected slowly over time. Can I remove that little dot? Cool, I can now, and that should be fine. All right, so whilst that's been happening, over here, we have pretty much, I can minimize you, pretty much got everything done. I don't think there's anything left, actually. No, there really isn't anything left. There's the metro, the right construction office selected. So there's this metro here I need to get built, and then that's pretty much it. So we're definitely at the point where I should start building some of the buildings, but the buildings are pointless until I have the metro up and running. As for the metro, we've got the first metro station built, and well, we are tunneling. Yeah, 4,500 workdays. Cool. And then the second train track is down to, well, 800 workdays. The biggest problem is there's 216 tons worth of brick. The brick is one of the things that's slowing us down. If we click on you don't really tell me how many bricks you're bringing with you, but I guarantee you it's not 216 tons worth in one shot. I need to have the metro built, obviously, so we can pass the train through there. I also need to work out where the hell the metro tracks are going to run, because at the moment they're sort of corkscrewed, fish-eyed, whatever you want, left to right. I need to work out exactly how they're going to get over to the town, which means we need to come back to the town. Now, I have put in, I have extended out the train tracks just a little bit and brought them underground, sort of here, because I know where here's going to be. Over here, I honestly don't know. It's still up for debate, but I do need to get some things built over here. So the things that I need to get built over here are, well, we already have the second half of the town duplicated off the first half of the town, so that's the easy part. So I don't need to have the school anymore. Control. I don't need to have the police office anymore. I don't need to have the kindergarten anymore. I don't need to have the hospital anymore because we're going to go for the big hospital. I don't need the secret police anymore. We don't need the cinema anymore. We don't need the house of culture anymore. I don't need the dynamo anymore. I don't need the sports hall anymore. I don't need the indoor pool anymore. What I do need is I need these specialized buildings. So I need to have, well, the counting hall we slipped in here. So technically you're done. The headquarters we've popped in the middle, right beside the large hospital. So you're also done and you're also done. So I need to get the fire station in. But that's the next item on the list. And here is our magical road of do not pass to keep outside the pollution zone, which seems like a great spot to put a fire department. So we're going to take the fire department. I'm going to put them facing, actually, well, can I put you there for 2 seconds? Because I need to remove this road. All right. And I also need to remove that bit of road because it's going to get my way. Cool. I need to put the fire department here. Can I flip you? Because I want to have the footpath connection on that side. Yep. So we're going to put a fire station right there. And then I'm going to need helicopter coverage. That's going to be super, super important, which is under aeroplanes. Can we get 3 lot of helipads? And you can hang out that side. Yeah, I can't see myself bringing a footpath between this onwards. All right. So, can we get you thrown in, and I should be able to get a footpath out of here and into there. Perfect. All right. Quick double check. You can reach the first 4 houses. Now, you might say, Jetty, there's only 4 houses. There's not a lot of people. That's 600, 1,200, 2,400 people when you're going to need like 100 workers, 150 workers. We're fine. We're fine. All right. So that should get my fire station in and done. So with a fire station in and done, I need to plan the next stage of the city. You know, all the services that support the city. So we need to have a vehicle repair station, obviously, because I have a lot of vehicles here. I also have a lot of vehicles over at this farm, which is, where are you? Definitely outside the 3,000 meter range of, well, the old repair station. And let's pick you. You're going to be the absolute oldest. You're at 47%. That's not good. You're at 9%, so you're newer. The tractor I stole from the old one. So I'm going to get a repair station out here. I also am going to need a construction office. I need the biggest possible construction office possible because we have a lot of construction to go on here and also a lot of construction over here. And it's going to have to maintain all these buildings. So that's going to be a thing. The other things we're going to need are a distribution office. We'll throw you here so we know we needed one of you. We're also going to need to have not a vehicle repair. I need to have technical services, at least one of you, if not 2 or 3. All right, so that's our first plan. Our second plan is we need to extend out the roads. So can I bring a road here? We're just going to keep things in a straight line and split them off. We're going to bring this road this way a little bit. Yeah, hard up against the heliport. Okay, with that done, can I grab... Let's do distro first. Okay, so we're going to put a distro here. And then you're a technical. Can I get you... Like, they're almost the same footprint. If I flip you, your road's going to be off-center. Can I try and put you here? Yeah. Everything's subject to change. We're going to go there to there to there. We're going to go to there, and then we're going to go to there. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2 is going to put you over here, and you over here, and remove you and you. All right, step 3, 4, 5, and 6 is trash. I need to have our trash dump. Can I get a transfer large? Can I get one of those? Can I also get a... where is it? This one. Dump with claw. And can I also get general cargo? I need a forklift garage. I want the 6 road cargo station. Okay, so I want a cargo station here-ish. I don't know exactly where this is going to go, so we're just going to aim and put it there. I need to get you in first, and I want to sort of tuck you up hard against these buildings. And I also need to plug you into the road station. So we're going to throw you there. We're going to pick you up, throw you over there, and then yeah, like that. Perfect. Okay, can I throw you aim south? I'm going to put you here. I'm going to put you right beside it. That's pretty centered. Not quite centered, but close. Centers like... Yeah, remove the signs. There. Can I get factory connection? Can I get 1 out of 2 there, and 1 out to there, and 1 out to there? Perfect. Alright, and then I need a second trash station. Same as we've done in the previous cities. We just need somewhere to bulk store trash. Road that side? That side probably. I might need to flip them. Nope. No. Okay. Can I put you here? Done. Okay. So I need you and you. You guys are obviously going to need a road. We'll worry about a road later. You're going to have a road down here somewhere. Okay. So I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I do need to have the repair station. So the repair station is going to go... No, let's get the road off this first. So let's get the road off you. And then construction office? No. Can I go with technical? technical. Let's do the technical office next. Just a little bit of a gap. And then we'll grab the repair office. Okay, flip you. I'm going to put you somewhere here. If I put you super close, I could get your repair box over the road. Yeah, we could try it. Okay, can I put you here? All right. Close many things. So that's the construction office. We're going to put the construction office inside that orange box because I definitely want things repaired here all the time. And the other thing I'm going to want is general cargo. I want a warehouse, and I want my warehouse over the back, and I want that train connection to stick out because I definitely want to have the ability to bring things over in a train. The vehicle repair station. Actually, let's go look at a different one. Vehicle repair station needs to have access to plastics, mechanical components, electronic components, electronics, and fabric, and they normally come in from the warehouse. So I want to make sure I can have a train drop off those things from wherever the hell they happen to come from in the Republic, whether it be the border or anywhere else. Steel, aluminium, we're going to truck those in for now. Obviously, I'm going to have steel like right here eventually, so that should be easy. And in the meantime, we're just going to get road from there to there. All right. Next thing I'm going to need is I'm going to need a bus stop. So can we just throw a? It's not under you. It's under you. I need a bus stop. Bus stop. Bus stop. I don't need anything special because it's a drop-off spot, and we're going to throw you probably in this gap. Honestly. You'll technically need trash as well, so can we throw in a... Maybe it's overkill, maybe it's not. Sure. Alright, and... So your construction, your technical, your distribution, your technical. Can I get another distribution? And I really want you to sit... Yeah, that other one's going to slide forward. Okay, can I put you... I can put you here. Alright. Can I put you... here? Technical? You know what? So, technical... Technical's bigger. It is bigger. It's bigger than distribution. Alright, can I cancel that and that? And remove you, and cancel not. I want to cancel railways, I want to cancel roads. Okay, you're technical. So can I put a technical here then? Because that's inside that orange box. That means any vehicles here will get repaired automatically. And... yeah, I'd like you to use the same road connection if that's possible. Oh, it is. Cool. We'll pop you there. All right. And then can I get the distribution? And we'll put the distribution office on this side because it's shorter. And that gives me just a little bit of room at the back, which I can throw another technical service in because we have an awful lot of people living here, which is going to have an awful lot of trash. So I'm going to throw you there. Cool. Step one. All right. So that's going to be our first little thing we're going to get built and, well, added to the town. And then... well, I need to put together more stuff. Okay, 2 distribution, 2 technical. Alright, I don't need those anymore. We need to come back over here. We need to, whilst we wait, just come over here and go cancel railway. Can I... This is on our dedicated. So the middle track... Yes, it's still the middle track. The middle track is our construction track. So I should be able to do that one and that one in one hit. And we should be able to assign you here and here. Alright. And minimize that. Alright. Alright. Give me a second to just go over this. Make sure I've got all the plans correct. And also, we'll probably babysit these two. Because I'm worried. I'm definitely worried these two are going to get stuck. Yeah. Can I remove that? Okay, can I remove that one? That one. That one. That. No. There are not vehicles on this road. Or that road. Oh, that's a piece of wooden track. Oh, wow. Okay, I wonder how long that's been sitting there. Oh, there's another piece there. All right, let me fix a few problems. And this should be the last two items we need to actually finish off this little section. So we should be deconstructing you and... Well, technically you can leave, but I'm going to send you home the quick way. And you're going to be popping over here and upgrading another tiny little piece that I found that was made out of wood. I wonder how long that's been there. All right, so with that done and that done, I'm going to send in the very last crew to do the very last job, which should be removing that section. And if I bring you up, and I should be able to sign that and make sure somebody's coming over here and doing that. And then hopefully, actually, let's get a measuring tape just to be sure. So I know the train's going to end up coming in here. The only way to get into this section is... where's my points? Points. There we go. Points. I can remove that point. All right. The only way the train's going to be able to get here is if they come through this section, they come into here, and then they're going to have to come and do this merge this way, come up to this signal, and then come back. And then they can remove that piece. And a track builder is 63 meters long. So if I mark out about 68, 70 meters, I should be able to put a signal right about here. And we should be able to at least signal off that section. And then that track builder should be able to get here eventually and get that done. Once that's done, I should no longer get any messages about trains waiting too long, because they should all be able to get their stuff done, and we have finished at the border. Now, I am going to leave this little bypass on here, because in theory, not guaranteed in practice, but in theory, it should give me 2 exit lanes. As long as these are chase signals, they are, I should be able to park one train in this section closest to us, and a second train in here if they both want to exit at the same time. Why for you? Oh, there you go. You worked it out. All right. Yes, there's my track builder right now. Who can't get in there because you're in there. Hurry up, unload faster. 20, 0, and out. And you need everybody to agree who's going to go first. You're going to use that exit track, and that's exactly what I want to say, because then hopefully you're going to go flying through there. And then you'll have to stop, wait other people to get through, and Mr. Track Builder is going to come in here, come up to this point, like I said, turn around, and should be able to stop at this signal. Yep. And then turn around again and be able to rip out that last section. And with that last section done, that means I don't have to worry about these jobs anymore. And also means I actually want to put the signal right. I'll let you finish just in case. Last thing I want to do is ruin you halfway through a job. And you've packed up everything. Cool. And then I'm going to... First off, I'm going to remove that. And then the second thing I'm going to do is remove that little join. And then I'm going to put a signal here, facing that way. Because in theory, because this is the closer block to exit, anybody in just this one track, it's only the purple track, that's the only one that have access to having this choice, they should be able to pop over here and exit this way. And it's only if they're short enough. In saying that, it is, where's my measuring tape? It is 216 meters long. So most trains, I think, should be able to fit in, actually no, ground distance, 218 meters. It's shorter over the air for some reason. Okay. Most trains should be able to fit through there without a problem. And blue and blue. There we go, green. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make you a full signal. And I can make you a full signal too. Yeah, I want them to move through here faster. Okay, so that should be that job done. All right, with that job done, there's a few more jobs I need to do. First off, let's grab this building, because you have just 2 things left to build. Okay, and they are these 2 tracks. These 2 tracks, which are at laying bricks. So therefore 90 tons left and 18 tons left. They've still got to come through here and put it through the electrical, so another couple of tons worth of electrical components. So they still have a couple of jobs to do, but there are more jobs I definitely need the track builders to do. So we have, let's turn on terrain. I have steel here. So we have steel here that I need to get out and onto the main track line. On top of that, I have the many tracks along here. Can I just shove you up there for a second? All right, so these mini tracks, these are multiple tracks for, well, steel. Plus we have one for cement, and then I have 2 tracks that need to come, well, around the edge of the map right here after I probably spend the next winter or the winter after that, some winter in the future, pushing the mountain back just a little bit so I get the tracks through here. So there's a couple of things I need to do. Also, I don't think the team's doing anything. I don't think the construction team's doing anything. All right, we'll come back to the construction team in 1 second. So first thing I want to do is cancel road. I want to remove that because I'm going to have to curve these rails and I need to get them from here to here somewhere. Cool. Other thing I need to do is grab a track. Can we go from here to... okay, can I do that in reverse order? Can we go from here to... building's on fire. I hope it's not an important one. Let's go from here to... okay, if I just plug you... I want to zoom out further. If I plug you in direct, you go that direction. Okay, so can we go... no, it's a substation, obviously. Can I go from there to there? All right. Can I go and set up the next one beside it? Go to on snapping, and we're going to go to there. And then third one. Nope, that didn't line up. Maybe it did line up. Cancel railways. Okay, can I go from here to here? All right. Fire extinguished. I'm not surprised. Cool. And then we're going to grab this one. I'm going to bring it in like so. Am I happy with these curves? I think I'm happy with these curves. I think I'd be happier if I could get a little bit more curve on my curve. Okay, that's not what I want. Can I get a here? That's a wooden track. I don't want wooden tracks. Okay, here to... okay, that's a bit better. And then can we go from here to here? And then here to here. Step number 1. All right. Step number 2 is cancel railways. Can I cancel there and there and there, and then cancel here, here, and here. Cool. Let's remove that, and then I'm going to plug that into there. Sure. And then that into there, and then that into there. All right, I want to join you, and you together, and I want to join you, and you together. All right, so that's going to be step number 1. I want to get some very long tracks in. On top of that, I also need to batch start and open you up and make sure you guys start working on all 3 of these. Bop, bop, and bop. Okay, they're all 3 independent tracks, so they should be able to work on all 3 of them at the same time. All right, next thing I need to do is I need to do a small tweak over here. A couple of small tweaks over here. First off, we have the metros. The metros are parked here, and I have tried my hardest and just can't get them out. So I need to move the water treatment plants. A couple of water treatment plants were dumped here on the plan that we're going to have chemicals delivered to this warehouse. Yep, via these train tracks. So we're going to remove you. I'm going to trim back that footpath just a little bit, and that footpath a little bit, and then I'm going to copy you, flip you, and throw you here up against this dirt road. Just give myself a little bit more room. And if I flip you that way and pop you here as well, we should hopefully have enough room that I should be able to get out underground. Okay, can I do the far one first? It did go green. It went green. I'll take it. Okay, can I get on a match? Okay, can we cancel railways? Cancel us back to... come on, this point. Alright, and can I change the curve? Okay, and let's add one more depth to it, just in case it makes an ounce of a difference. It seems to have made an ounce of a difference. Okay, they're separating slightly. I can live with it. I can live with it. Let's try putting you on the outside. And can I cancel railways? Can I bring you... If I do... That's the whole lot. I don't want to do the whole lot. Can I bring you back to here? Put it in the way. Bugger. Okay, cancel the whole lot. Alright, if I start from here again. Hill causing obstruction. There's no hill. Alright, can I cancel railway? Cancel that. Okay, so if I come from here. No, I want a tunnel. That's what I want. I picked the wrong thing. Okay, so we're going to go with a metro tunnel. We're going to bring you out. We're going to go down 3, and 50 meters is the 49 meters. 50 meters is technically the minimum. And actually, let's try and do that one first. 1, 2, 3, and can I aim you slightly that way? Ever so slightly. Okay, now if I go deeper, we're now too much of an angle, so I need to make you longer to here. Okay, can I get you to follow suit to the same spot, and then I can get you out. That gives me plenty of room. Okay, and then I should be able to get you out as well, and then we have a nice curve. Okay, I like that. I'm happy with that. All right, so we need to get these tracks built. I also need to... We'll come back to that. I also need to come over here. I need to get normal tracks. I need to have just a little bit of track. Let's go with 25 meters. Hopefully that's enough. Because I want to get a road. I can get a road. Okay, beautiful. I want to get a road from here to here. Because we're going to have chemicals delivered to the warehouse on the left. And they need to go to the water treatment plants on the right. So I'd really like to have a road right through there so we can get the deliveries in nice and easy. It does mean that occasionally a train's going to block it, but that's okay because the train's not going to park there for very long. Also, it means I want to come down 3 and I want to put you in place because I need to make sure that I can get that out and plugged into the new main line. I also need to do the same over here. So we're going to put in a rail track that's about 20 meters long, about there. And then we're going to put it in a tunnel. 1, 2, 3. Oop. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right there, actually. Perfect. All right, so that should solve that problem and that problem. We have something for the track builders to do, and I need to deal with these. All right, these, we're going to do something different. I'm going to cut you back, cut you back. Can I cut you there, and cut you there, and there, and there, and there, and there. All right. With those guys cut back, I want to bring this through to about here. Maybe a little bit further. Cancel railway. Can I bring you back to there? Okay, can I get you around? I can get you around the road. Okay. You're technically on the straight at that point. Okay, cancel that, cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. Cancel. Okay, click there and drag that way. That way I get the right spot. Cancel that and cancel that. Okay. Can I remove all of those? Alright, so our plan is a simple one. We're going to bring you through to here, you through to here, you through to here. These are all super low throughput, but they're also super long. So I think if I combine them all down to 2 tracks early on, I think I'd have an issue. So instead, I'm going to go overboard. We're going to go tunnels. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to bring you to 50 meters, azimuth, preferably 0, about there. Cool. No, I need your curve. Can I get cancel? Can I get you to go to 1, 2, 3? Yeah, about there. All right, and then can I get you to match? And you to match, 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 and you to match. Perfect. All right, and then over here somewhere, like, Okay. I need to move this track. Can I remove here? Okay. Go away. Go away. Can I remove that and that? Oh. That. Where are you? Go away. Okay. And oh god. Come on. Okay. Cut you back. Cut you back. And should really make sure you're positive your plans before you commit to them. Come on. Why did I turn off snapping? I really don't want to delete the whole thing. I'd like to just delete. Yeah, sure. Okay. All right. Can I remove these back to? Can I actually remove all of them? All right. We're gonna bring you out a little bit sharper. Okay, and you too. Because I'm gonna need to build something unique over here for our train tracks. Sure. All right. Okay, over here, I want to bring out my tunnels. Can I grab a tunnel? And we're going to assume that I can get them out here. And we're going to start 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to bring them up. I can't run them from underground up. Okay, sure. I'll have to build them in reverse. Okay, so we're going to have to go down. 1, 2, 3 to there. All right. And how many of these do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these. All right. So we're going to have... I don't really line up. Close enough. Okay. We're going to go this way instead. 50 odd meters. Okay. Can I cancel you? All right. We're going to go 1, 2, 3... these don't line up, but I think I'll just come back and fix them afterwards. Because there's one other project I still want to get done. Okay. You're going to go there, and you're going to go there. All right. With that done, I need to get some track. We're going to bring the track... no, I need to bring track from here to here. I need to see how this plugs into that. That actually looks like it'll work fine for me. Okay. You are going to plug into you, and you're going to plug into you. All right. With that, come on. Cool. All right. With you and you done, I'm going to bring out track here. Something like this. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. I need to have you guys enter on the right-hand lane. So I'm going to bring the track down here, like this to about here somewhere. And then I'm going to have it merge across to the right-hand lane. That's for exits. Okay. And then I'm going to bring you into... Come on. Okay, I'll do it. And then you into you. And then you into you. And we're just going to have a massive... I don't know, crossing? Siding? Right here. Okay, so that should be that. And then you also need to merge onto here. So we're going to have that connector get removed. And then we're going to go like that. Yeah, yeah. So the right-hand lane can get onto each of these tracks, and each of these tracks can get off to the right-hand lane. I think that should work. It's a little bit of a mess, but it keeps all the junctions sort of off the main line. Sure, it does. I know I'm going to have to move things down by a little bit because I want to get a signal in here. Can I remove that? And then remove that. And then can I bring just a little bit more straight? And then we plug that in over there. And then I bring that into here. Yeah, and that way I can definitely get a chain steel in the middle. All right. Yeah, something like that. That should work wonders. All right, so that's the first thing I need to get done. You guys are set to build, right? Tools, no. Okay. Go, and go. All right, so that should get them back up and running. All right, so that's step number 1. Step number 2 is I didn't plug these train tracks into there, but I'll worry about those later. Step number 3 is there's a couple more things I decided I needed over here. So over here, I want to be able to have local construction materials for this construction office because it's going to have to do a lot of repairs. An awful lot of maintenance. This is why it's so big. So first thing I'm going to do is we're putting in a wood cutting post. Why? Because it's easy. So we're going to throw a sawmill right here. If I put 2 workers in the sawmill, it should cover us for life. And the sawmill has an internal buffer of 50 tons worth of boards. And I expect we're not going to be using them that fast. So we're going to put a road to there, to there, to there. Need to add trash to that and worry about that in the future. All right. Step number 1. Step number 2 is something that I've wanted to build for a long time, but I haven't had the need or the infrastructure. And that is a scrapyard. So this will let me get rid of older vehicles. Or all the vehicles. All the vehicles. But more explicitly, I want to get rid of the older ones. So we're going to throw in a larger scrapping facility. The main difference between the two of them is you have 50 workers and you have a whole lot of storage down the bottom, but that doesn't really matter. You have 157 meters squared worth of storage to remove products, you know, do a breakdown machines and trucks and all that sort of stuff. And I should mention, show wear and tear. Some of these guys, like you're at 68%. You're not really getting repaired anymore. You are 21 years old. Yeah. So you're working for the construction office. You're a bulldozer. You also have a wear of tear of 58%. Eventually vehicles get too old that you just can't maintain them anymore. And then the only answer for them is the scrapyard. So we have a little scrapyard. That one has 157 meters. This has 579 meters, so a whole lot more space. But more importantly, it comes with train tracks. And because it comes with train tracks, that means I can pull in old trains and old wagons and also get rid of them. So we're going to throw you there. We're also going to make sure that I do your bin right here. So you have a nice large bin because you're going to probably reduce large amounts of industrial waste. We're going to plug you into you. All right. You have a couple of walking paths to come out the front to get to our bus stop. Plus you have, well, train tracks and also a couple of factory connections. What I want to do is I want to make sure that we copy one of these. And I want to put you, preferably with the train track beside the train track. And I want to put you like here. The simple concept being that I should be able to bring out the steel and possibly aluminium if I scrap any helicopters. I will eventually scrap some helicopters, I'm sure of it. And they can directly export to there. Okay, we're going to bring this road through to here. I'm going to plug you. Nope, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to grab train tracks and you. Going to make sure that you have a train track out. You also have a train track out. Where's your road connection? Your road connection is that side. Okay, we're going to make sure you have a train track out and you have a train track out. Okay, with that done, I can throw in the roads. They don't really matter too much. They just need to come out. And voila. All right. You need to have a road which can go sort of there. And that's step number 1. So this is going to give me steel locally. It'll be scrap steel, but we can also make sure a distribution office brings steel here and drops it off and all that sort of stuff. So we should have a source of steel. Beside that, I'm going to want another source, and this one's going to be for bricks. Probably bricks. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's either going to be bricks or prefabs. So we're going to throw you there. And then I want to get a road from here to here. Yeah, I'll do. Okay, I'm going to want another storage beside this, and this is going to be for prefabs. Yep. So we're going to need another storage here. But before I get to that, there's one other thing I want to make up here, and that is, well, if we go look at our main construction area, if I have steel, we already spoke about that, plus I have bricks, plus I have prefabs, well, can we not pause the game? The only other thing that I could be making is bitumen and also some concrete. Now, concrete requires gravel and cement. I don't have cement, strictly speaking. We do have construction waste going into this guy, which is going to turn to gravel, which we're then going to send over to the coal cement plant, which, if we go back into here and we look at concrete plant, that just requires, cement plant. Cement plant requires cement and coal and, gravel, sorry. It requires coal and gravel, an awful lot of gravel and a little bit of coal. The good news is I potentially have a semi-unlimited source of construction waste, which is going to turn to gravel. And our plan was to have the gravel output also merge it with the coal, bring it over here, dump it to this, and then move the excess to here, and then put it on a train and take it to the border and sell it, because at least then I make some rubles for it. But I could always have a truck. Probably a truck, because this is going to be super low throughput. Come and put it into a dry bulk storage. 1,500, 2,300, 1,000 tons. Have you factory connection? Perfect. Have you come and put it into here, and then once it goes into there, well, we can then make our own concrete. Now, concrete is going to need cement, but also it needs to have its own source of gravel. Which, if I bring over gravel here, technically I make unlimited amounts of cement again, but let's not concrete again, but no, cement. The powdered stuff. We can make unlimited amounts of the powdered stuff. The cement. I could make lots of cement, but let's not do that. What I want to do is I just want to bring gravel over here to make concrete, because we're going to need concrete to do, building repairs and all that sort of stuff. I don't need asphalt, so I'm not worried about asphalt, but that does mean that I need to have aggregates. I need to have a storage, actually putting in a truck aggregate loading. Can I put you, say, here? And then storage is 1,000 tons. 1,000 tons is plenty. If I flip you, we could put you there, but that means I don't have a lot of options to plug into you. The other option is we go 2,000 tons. I like 2,000 tons. It gives me a lot longer building to play with, because I still need to work out how we're going to get a unload off a train. You seem a little bit large. You are maybe too small. You're also very large. You're overkill. We're going to go for the tiny one. And I'm going to put the tiny one, let's say, right about there. And train tracks. From there to... I just need to go across and then out here somewhere. I need to tie all these up later. And then you can now go flippy. You can now go here, and I can probably run that train track. Helps if that doesn't exist. I could probably run that train track beside that train track to a certain extent. And then, look, I can plug in your road, and you can be our bricks, prefabs, whatever we're up to. Alright, so you need to have a thingamajiggy bob from here to here, which is just not going to happen. But that's okay, we can work our way around that. We're going to cancel some road. No, I'm going to plug you in first. Tighter. That'll do. Okay, I had you nice and straight, and you went and ruined it. That'll do. Alright. You get fired. Cool. And then with that done, we're going to cancel a bit of road between, say, here and here. And then we're going to go for one of these guys. That's far too convenient. That's better. Yeah, that way if I want to unload something else, I can. Cool. We're through you there. And then you just need a road connection from there to here. All right, whilst all that's happening, one thing I didn't do is we did have 3 distribution offices up here. I put a whole lot of temporary ones, but the construction crews are bored. So let's put in a distribution office here. Come on, there, and flip, and here. Okay. Yeah, we get out here and plug in it there. And she has to get a dirt road to go with that. Ooh, okay, perfect. In that case, I probably didn't want to click that button. Okay, cool. Yep, I need to go load an autosave from 20 seconds ago because I did not want to approve all those things. Yep, that's okay. All right, so with that done, I need to get a construction crew over here to get this built. We need 2 more distribution officers. We also need to have scrap. We're going to have a couple of storages down here. We're going to have, wood plus also cement. The only other thing I have to do, obviously, is, dump down a tree or 2. Yep. That should do us. And yes. So with that done, the track builders can build this. We can then have them come up here and build all this and all this eventually. We do need to, it's gonna have to be the next episode, come and finish fiddling with these metro, because you're almost done. Can I see a high priority? Oh, there is a vehicle already on the way. Cool. And high priority. How many constructions do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as long as I'm building less than 5 tracks, these are guaranteed to be being built. All right. I do need to plug the metro still into the town. I need to plug the metro into the other side over here. And I sort of need to do that before I do the other undergrounds, because the metro is going to be pretty expensive. But I'm going to leave this particular video here. We have more of the town planned. I forgot back one autosave and undo all the instant planning for the roads, because that's something else we need to start in the next episode, because these dirt roads don't exist. I need to definitely connect them much more over here somewhere. Yep. Maybe she's on the roads first. Whatever, it's fine. We'll work it out in the next one. Either way, I'm going to leave this video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in, well, the very next video. All right, bye.